Number one for New Country, Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Rachel. And we have a special guest with us from American Idol, Justine from Galloway. Good morning.
Hi,
Welcome
home. Thank you. I miss you guys so much.
We missed you.
We think you should have won.
Yeah.
Let's just start out. We think you should have won.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There was honestly no question to it. You at least made it farther than you did. You know, your talent surpasses your age by mounds and mounds.
Thank you so much.
So
Truly.
what was it like? Something that you expected, didn't expect? What was the experience like for you?
Well, honestly, I think going into it, I really didn't know what was going to happen.
Mhm.
I just, I wanted to take every performance and just give my all, my everything. And, I felt like in the end, I really did that. And, it just wasn't the time. That's all.
But you know what you did? What you literally could not have left there saying, "Oh, I could have done this better. I could have done that better." And I think that's a question we asked you before you even left for Hollywood. We're like, how do you critique yourself? I mean, coming from, just an average person watching, the non-cool Mara people, you literally can't leave there saying you did anything less than what you could have done. You put it all out there.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
Thank you so much.
So I have a question for you. You and the rest of your castmates always made it a point to say how you guys were sharing an experience together and you've created this bond and you're your family. And I know right now the world is trying to nix the word best friend, but did you find yourself gravitating towards one person more than the others?
I feel like all of them, since I was in the top 14, I feel like I definitely had like a little bond with every single one of them.
Right.
But Katie Turner is definitely one of my best friends.
I want to be her friend.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
She's a good girl. Good girl.
Cool. Very cool.
So what has it been like? I'm sure maybe when Mom wasn't around, you checked out what people were saying about you on the internet. What's that like?
Wow.
Good question.
I feel like I've known from experience not to look at that kind of stuff.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
She says from experience. You're 16 now.
But it's my mom always says, don't look at the comments. Focus on what you got to do.
Mhm.
Good.
And
Good, Mom.
think about the positive things and the people who do support you and love you. And I think I just tried to keep that in mind.
Good. Good. Have you ever wondered if Ryan Seacrest is going to auction off his hanky since your DNA is all over that?
My goodness! Every single time, he'd be like, "Hey, here's a handkerchief."
I'm sure because like singing, you get so into the songs and invested. Is it just like it's obviously not forced? It just happens.
Oh no, it just happens, and when everything comes together and you're in that moment, and it's like no one can take that away from you.
Good.
And I totally felt that feeling just come over me my previous performances, and it reminds me of why I love it so much, and it reminds me of why I want to do it for the rest of my life.
Good.
And I guess it just kind of happens.
What did you have a lot of downtime when you weren't singing, when you weren't performing, or was it all getting ready for the performances?
In my head, it was like that.
Mhm.
No, it was like that. It was it was long days, but we did me and my mom, we tried to make the best of it. On days that we had to stay long, we would have fun or and try and practice and try and really get in the mode, but we always had a good time while doing it.
Yeah, it looked like, we follow you on social media, and obviously your Instagram is like, how many followers you have now?
Oh my God.
Like a crazy amount?
72,000.
What? Like, can I? Okay, later we're going to take a picture and you're going to tag me in it so I can get 72,000 followers. But anyway, you obviously you made it to the top 14 right before the Disney theme round.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone went to Disney World, and I see that you went to Disney World as well.
Yeah.
And you had fun. If you were to make it to the Disney round, though, honestly, I wish you did because I'm dying to know what your Disney song choice would have been. I think I'm Belle. This is why I'm curious.
No.
I got really excited.
She's like, oh my God, no. I was going to sing Reflection from Mulan.
Wow. I have chills thinking about that. Wow, that's a good one.
I know. And I was, I was definitely very excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
But,
You can sing it to me later.
Yeah, I was thinking actually maybe I should just do a cover of it and put it on my Instagram.
Oh my gosh, definitely.
For all my little people out there.
Cat Country
Million
107.3.
followers.
We're talking with Justine from American Idol. Now, this is your second big reality show appearance, American Idol. Before that, it was America's Got Talent. Is there something else you want to continue trying again, do you think?
Actually, I want to try it all, to be honest.
Good for you.
I feel like when I first came into this, and the first time I ever auditioned, I felt like, what matters is that that time that you try, and you try and you see what happens. And I did that, and I got to the top 14, and I think that's such a cool thing, and definitely an experience I can share for the rest of my life.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now I have one last question for you. You made it to the top 14. If there's one thing you could take away from this all, what was it?
I think when I came into this, I really didn't know what was gonna happen, and I felt like I grew as a person almost,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely as a singer, but mostly as a human being, and being such a young girl. And I feel like I learned that I am strong. I am strong, and I can do this. And I may be young, but I want it with all my heart. And I want to inspire anyone else who would want to audition, because I had the time of my life, and it was the best experience I could have ever had.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My girl, we just love you.
I love you too.
Mary Justine, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Cat
having
Country
me.
107.3.